We're on the hovercraft to Isle of Wight. Oh yes, Andy. Off we go. Living the dream.
The crew will assess and activate the required emergency system. Provide further instructions. Should it be necessary to evacuate the hovercraft, they'll be directed to an
This is cool already. I do need to get out more.
Yeah, the one I was on.
Yeah.
There were waves, and you could feel it.
The size of that ship coming in. Passenger liner. And Portsmouth is just over there, and there's the Spinnaker Tower. Had some fish and chips. They were absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to chill out a bit. Look at the scenery. Look at that view. I wonder where they're going on that cruise. Wherever they're going, I bet it's nice. Look at the scenery. That is beautiful. First time on the Isle of Wight, port town of Ryde, but I'm already liking it. I've only been here a couple of minutes as well. Well, about 2 or 3 hours actually, not a couple of minutes, but you know what I mean. I've arrived in Shanklin. That's where I wanted to go on the bus, and the bus was about £2 to get this far. Incredible. You wouldn't get that on the mainland. It'd take you forever. Yes, there was a fair few stops, but it just seemed a long way. It's probably not that far really, but it just seems a long way. But yeah, fantastic. Look at the place. Absolutely gorgeous. Right then, let's see if we can get this nicely in the well. I make a wish. Okay, I've already made it, but I'm going to make it again. Ready? Here we go. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Make my wish. I wish upon a star. The Chines, I think it is. Shanklin in Chine. Yeah, Shanklin in Chine. It's like it's all lit up at night. I saw this online. Pretty cool. It's a shame I can't stay there. Be too much security on that. It's 10:15. I've been walking up and down the cliff tops at the top there, looking for somewhere to camp. And though I'm a tourist, there's loads of tourists, I just couldn't find anywhere. So I found this little spot at the back of like a boating club, and it's took me ages to get it set up, and they're expecting wind, so this is not the best setup. I've got my own light up there, so I ain't got to worry about light. Maybe not the best tying that to that drain pipe, but you know, but it was already wonky. I'll just kick it back if need be. It will go back. In fact, I think that's where it naturally hangs anyway, so that's fine by me. So it looks as if it's already buggered. I don't know if that'll catch the rain any good, but it'll do. To be fair, one good thing about this is I've got all that view out there and the beach. Let's Try and come round without getting seen. So there's the setup in there, like a cocoon thing, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm happy now. But then again, I'm near the sea, and I got there in the end. Probably a better spot, to be honest, but it definitely didn't go up very well. Mind you, that don't look bad in the end. It'll do. Probably a better setup than I think it is. Over there, they're all lights, but if you look at that, my friend, just there is the moon. Reflection on the actual water, look. Look how good that moon is. So I'm going to sit and chill in my little den over here. Oh, yes. Knackered now, but I do need a drink of Coke. That's took me ages to sort this site out, but at the end of the day, I've got to see a little bit of Cirksea, so there we go. Pretty though, very pretty. Glad I'm here. It's really nice here. I wouldn't mind spending another night here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've got other plans, but I'd like to. So I've lowered this side down a bit. I'll just show you, because they're expecting a bit of wind. So there's meant to be a bit of a storm coming. So I've dropped that side down, and now that's really pushed the wind out the way. So it's kind of working at the minute, but we'll see, eh? It's going to be quite a nasty storm, but hopefully it will be later on in the day. So some questions. Why do I go on these journeys on my own? Well, why not? At the end of the day, I work as an IT technician, and IT is one of my favourite things and favourite hobbies. But I need a break every now and again, and I need to have a separate hobby as well. And I've got multiples of hobbies. I like aircraft, military aircraft, as you know. There's lots of things, music I like, but wild camping is my thing. It's what I did with my mental health, and I came out to enjoy it, so why not? And coming out on my own, it doesn't make it any different from my family holidays. I absolutely love those. But this is just my own time and my own space. And my wife is actually happy me doing it, so why the hell not? You know what I mean? So, that's one thing. Do I spend a lot of money? Not really. I always watch my money, and I'm quite tight with it, to be honest. But I'm always looking at my cash all the time, making sure that my money's stretching. Some of the things I've had to miss out. There's so much to do in Portsmouth, it's unbelievable. But I have to just pick and choose the sort of things I want to do. I must say, though, I spend more money travelling than I do actually on food. So that's one thing. And also, it can be awkward to find somewhere to actually stay the night. Tonight wasn't a bad example of that. And, well, it was a bad thing to try and get somewhere to stay. But I did it. I found somewhere. And actually, it's a better spot in the end. So that just shows you, doesn't it? Sometimes there's maybe there's a bit of fate there. I wanted to be near the sea, and I couldn't get much nearer the sea if I tried. So it's worked out well. Anyway, hope you like those questions. If you have any more, put them in the comments. I'll try and answer them. Keep watching my videos. You're all fantastic. Andy, and I hope you're feeling new. Let's see what the night brings. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. So I got this from the Dockyard Museum. Victory Naval Rum. And we have, I've seen the light. Let me have a look at that one. Gunpowder. Whoa, I bet that's a heavy one. So the little miniatures, because the actual big ones cost quite a bit. So, it's not the beer tree. Let's call it the Isle of Wight Rum Fest. Yeah, the Isle of Wight Rum's Fest. Rum, 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 rum. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Let me have a try this one then. Oh, yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Whoa. That is good. Yeah. See the tang on my mouth? That is really cool. Right, I'm going to drink me rum. Rum, and you're done. I'm not very rum. I'm not a rum man, but I am a rum man. I love me rum. Yeah. You know it, Andy. That is so cool. Just watching the tide come in. Absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. With that, I think I'll have another rum. And this one's gunpowder. Now you're talking. Gun trouser. Yeah, gun trouser. Oh dear. Talking rubbish. Wow. I meant gunpowder. Maybe treason and plot, but it's not really November, is it? Anyway, cheers. Andy, good holiday. Wow. Rum by the sea. Doesn't get much better than this. This is classic. Whoa! Proper rum. Now I feel like a sailor. It's a port in Portsmouth, but now I'm in the Isle of Wight. Oh yes. So, naval rum, gunpowder. Gunpowder, treason and get pissed. Maybe. This rum. So the rum is going down a storm. Hope it can make it back to my top tonight. God. Oh dear, dear. I am loving this. Cheers. Whoa. See, when I was a kid, when the tide came in, I always got a situation from my family that, or from my mother and my dad, so to speak. He always used to say to me that, you know, let's go away because the tide's coming in. So I never actually got to see it come right close and personal. At least I don't remember it. Maybe once. And maybe actually was at Bognor, strangely enough. And I was thinking about going to Bognor, but I've changed my mind now. But I don't think, other than that, and I think that was a vivid story about it, or a vivid memory, so to speak. But this is really coming up now. If you look here, the tide is just fading in, and it's coming, fading in maybe not the wrong word, maybe that's too much alcohol talk, but the sea's really, the tide is really coming up. And it's so cool to watch. So you missed that bit, And they said they kind of messed it up. What actually happened is the rim pull, I pulled it back, tried to drink out of it, I pulled it back, and that bit there didn't open. So I had to push my finger in to get it to work. Figures, eh? So there were two guys walking up and down this area here. I saw him earlier on, and they got the fishing rod. I said they'd be catching it and they haven't caught anything. But they're gonna get. They said they were gonna come back, and they did. I spoke to them earlier on, but they were really, really nice guys. I've noticed already from this place, people from the Isle of Wight, and don't judge it. It's only one night. But so far, I think they're pretty top. They seem nice people. That's so far. I'm going to call this one Mission Find a Camp in Shanklin. And I bet there is some. And they'll be legitimate, unlike me. But this is Mission Find a Camp in Shanklin. And I found one by the sea, and that's exactly where I wanted to be. By the sea is where I wanted to be. By the sea is where I wanted to be. Done it. And it. Well guys, my charging pack is about out of battery. So I'm going to have to end it here. But have a good one. I'll try and get it charged somewhere. And there's a heavy storm coming in, which I knew anyway, to be fair. But I don't care. We'll find a way. I'm ready for the next one. Or this may be the next one. Another night here. Don't really worry me. A bit of rain, a bit of wind. It'll pass. Who cares? Anyway. I don't want to tempt fate. I've got about 20% left on this battery on my phone. But so far as the Isle of Wight's concerned, it is 6 o'clock in the morning, nearly 7 o'clock, and I kind of kicked Mother Nature's backside. Well, within respect, I've battened down the hatches down there. Bit of a... I knew it was coming in, so I put some of my ground sheet there. Kicked its backside to a little bit. It has rained, not heavy. I've seen worse than this, but it is early days. So far, so good. Anyway, I've really got to get something sorted about my charging block, because it's got no battery left on it and my phone's going to run out. So we'll see how it gets on. I need to find somewhere later on to sit down and get that charged. The storm, the weather's absolutely atrocious today, but I slept well. I slept like a log. I think it was the rum. I went to bed about 3 o'clock and I woke up at 7. Thought I'd have got everything sorted. I thought I'd just give it a bit longer, and I stayed in a bit longer, and I thought I'm alright. It's only a little bit of rain and the wind's not as bad. Next minute, the top started lifting up, and it pulled a peg up, so I had to pin it all back down again.